I'm calling out all the accountants out there, or at least all the people that are trying to manage their own accounting within their business. I've got two awesome tools for you. I'm going to jump into QuickBooks. I'm also going to jump into Jobber and see which is the better option for the small business or the small enterprise. So let's get into it. So we're starting our journey out here in QuickBooks, and QuickBooks is owned by Intuit, and so is Jobber. So basically, having a look at their user interface, which is something that is very important to me, right? If I'm going to be using software to make my life easier, I don't want it to look and feel complex. So we have a nice, neat little menu over here on the left-hand side. You can go over to the top right-hand side over here, and you can see a bunch of other apps that you can actually integrate into QuickBooks, and you have all your settings up on the top right hand side, and you can define all your profile settings as well right from this dashboard, from this home page. Going into how they lay everything out in terms of creating and automating, you can see over here we have a button that says new, and here you can add anything from invoices, single time activities, journal entries, and so forth. So I'm going to just jump into an invoice so we can have a look at what the layout looks like and how easy it is to actually go through all of this. So given that you have a customer base and you have an existing business with a cash flow, you'll go ahead and you can import your customers from here. So if you go ahead, you can say add new, and you can add an individual customer here. All right, you can add all their details right from here, and you can add their email address from this top menu over here. You can see that you can enter all the other details in terms of billing addresses, the invoice date, and so forth. You can manage your tags, and then there's the actual invoice section here where you add your products and services, a description of what they are, quantity, rate, and amount, and it calculates all of that for you. You can also put a message on the invoice. You can put a message on a statement, and of course, it allows you to attach some files with the maximum being 20 meg, which should be more than enough. So you can save this for a later time, which I think is a great opportunity to do more than one at a time and then just go ahead and send all of them at the same time. Here is the area where you can add your customers manually, or you can import your customers. So if you're importing, you've got a couple options. You can use an Excel or a CSV file. And this is fantastic because you can literally just import from another platform, or if you have it in an Excel spreadsheet, you can just throw everything into QuickBooks. So it's nice and easy to use. And they've got a couple integrations where you can manage a lot of different items within QuickBooks. Now jumping over to Jobber, it's pretty much the same layout. If you have a look on the left hand side, you'll have your menu again, and again everything is laid out nice and neatly. You have your dashboard, which is what we're seeing now, and you can have a look at everything individually, such as your invoices, jobs, and quotes, and so forth. But if you want to create, again, you're going to go into the top over here, create, and you can create any one of these items. So let's jump in and create an invoice. Here we can search for clients, or we can add a new client. So we're going to just go and tap on this one over here, and this is a sample client that they've added in, and we can now just go ahead and we can select the job that you want to invoice. So if this is a job that has been completed, then it'll show up on this list. So of course you need to be able to have a job before you create an invoice. Again, you're going to go ahead, you're going to add all the details in over here, and it's pretty much the same. It's a bit of a different layout, so it just looks different, but otherwise it's pretty much the same sort of thing. Again, you can go and save it for later. You can do a couple, and then you can send them all at the same time. On the left hand side, again, you have some app integrations that you can add in from the marketplace into Jobber, such as QuickBooks. Again, we can go and have a look at Zapier, which is a fantastic website. If you have used it before, you'll be familiar. It's a fantastic automation tool. QuickBooks kind of has a little bit more to offer in terms of what you're able to do within the app, and there's a lot more sort of properties that you can define. Going through this way on Jobber and trying to create an invoice, kind of seems a little bit complicated. It doesn't just lay it out for you. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below, and we will see you in another awesome video. Peace out.